I'm stuck on you. Whoa, whoa, stuck like glue. You and me, baby, we're stuck like glue. Whoa, whoa.
Hi everybody and welcome back. And if you're new here, welcome to you too. I hope you end up subscribing and becoming part of the crazy chaoticness that is our life. If you are and have been around for the past few episodes, you notice that this is a completely different setup for us, and I decided to do that because this is more of our style, kind of like what I was doing before really wasn't what we're about, and this is definitely more me. PJs and a nice cup of tea with a silly logo on it is definitely me. And if you don't know, this is Grey's Anatomy logo. You are my person. All Grey's Anatomy. All 100%. Christina Yang. We miss you. You need to come back to Grey's Anatomy and fix it, please, because it needs to be fixed. I can't even. Okay, that's not even what this video is about, but it will make me go to there if I, oh God, okay. I wanted to do a video today about having a romantic evening or date on a budget. If you don't know, my husband's in the military and I am a stay-at-home mom, and we have 2 children and they both have special needs. So we very well know our way around dating and keeping the romance going on a budget. And it's really hard to be able to keep doing things date-wise when you have more than one child. So I wanted to share some of our tips and tricks that we have come across with, our, I don't know what the word I'm looking for, rigmarole? Tip number 1. So if you have a couple of really good friends who have children, wherever you're stationed or wherever you live, do date night swaps. And what that is they watch your child for free, you guys go on your date, and then the next weekend you guys watch their child. Because if you have a close friend, they know everything about your child that you do. You share everything that is going on with your child, special needs wise, how what you do to take care of them. You share what you do, what works for them, what doesn't work with them. So they know what you do to take care of your child. And the same goes for you. You know how your best friend takes care of their child. So you feel better watching your best friend watching your child than you would a stranger. And we did this many times in North Carolina. We haven't done it here in Virginia yet, but all our close friends have multiple children. Trick number 2. Doing a dinner night. Just you and your spouse. Sounds far-fetched? I know. Here's how you do it. You make your kids their favorite food. Pizza in the oven, or mac and cheese and chicken nuggets. Either one, super cheap to do, super quick to do. While they're eating at the table or in the living room, either one, let it go. I don't judge because my kids eat in the living room all the time. You throw some chicken breasts seasoned in the oven. You can do, if you guys love mashed potatoes, throw some potatoes on the stove and some green beans or something to steam. You could also put all of that together in a pan. The chicken, the potatoes, cut them up, and the green beans, put seasoning on them, put some tin foil over it, put in the oven about, let's say like right as you're brushing your children's teeth. It'll take probably about an hour to cook. Gives you plenty of time to brush your kids' teeth, read them a story, put them to bed. It takes me about 30 minutes to get my kids to sleep and everything like that. That gives your husband plenty of time to take everything out of the oven, put it on plates, get wine in the wine glasses, get his beer ready, and get the candle lit. You just made yourself dinner for 2 and a nice relaxing table. Make it an even better night. Bonus tip, have your spouse go out and get a Redbox movie before they come home from work. I know what you're thinking, but why don't we just watch something on Netflix? No. You can watch Netflix or Hulu or anything like that any night of the week, and I'm sure you do. Redbox movies is what you need to do because it's something you don't normally do. When's the last time you rented a Redbox movie? Probably a long time ago. When you rent a Redbox movie, you have to watch it right then and there. So rent a Redbox movie before before your spouse gets home. Pop some popcorn, and there you go. Dinner and a movie. You just did that for under $20, and your kids were asleep in the next room the whole entire night. Yeah, I know. I'm awesome. So, tip number 3. So, what you need to do is they kind of go together. So, allowing your spouse, 1, to have time to enjoy their hobby, but 2, doing the hobby together. What I mean by that. So, for example, my husband loves to do video games. It's ridiculous how much this man loves to do video games. And I like making videos and taking relaxing baths and planning things. I will give him time to do his things, and he'll give me time to do my things. However, the romantic part comes when we do them together. I am not that interested in video games. Never have been. Okay, except for Mario. I'm a diehard Mario fan. But I will sit in that living room for 30 minutes to an hour and just watch him do video games. I will try to play video games with him as best as I can. And we will have a blast doing it. He helped me set up this whole entire area. He even picked out this chair thing for me. You know, he'll set up a bath for me, or he'll help me look up markers, or research what kind of pens are great for planning, you know. And it brings you closer together. It keeps that romance there. And just having a night where you guys do one or the other person's hobby might not sound really romantic, but it actually kind of is. Tip number 4 is one that I got from my aunt, actually. And she gave it to me one night when me and my husband had been going through a little bit of a rough patch. And she told me that we should do this once a week. So what you do is you both get both of you have a glass of wine or a cup of tea, whatever relaxing drink. And you sit at the table, one on one end, one the other on the other end, and you discuss what's made you happy that week, what's made you upset that week, what's made you laugh, what's made you cry, what's made everything, you know, but about each other, not of the children. This one is specifically about you two, because everything is all about the children. You know, especially once you've had kids in your marriage, it's always about the kids. So this one is all about you. And with this one doesn't really cost you anything. You can do tea, you don't have to do wine. You could do a box of tea is $2. If you want to do alcohol, you can get a really cheap thing of beer for like $5. You can get a really cheap thing of wine for like $3. You know, you can do this date night really cheap. And it brings you so close together. You find out things that you didn't even know. I mean, when me and my husband started doing it, the things that we ended up talking about were amazing. And it's helped our marriage to this day. You know, and it's a romantic night of just talking. You would never think that just sitting at a table and talking, even if you start about the bad things and then you lead on into the hilarious things, just sitting there and drinking. Have a special playlist of songs that you guys never really listen to, because you're always listening to ABC. I don't know my ABCs apparently, and I'm a homeschool teacher. gonna do great, aren't we? But you're always listening to like the Itsy Bitsy Spider or ABCs or whatever. So, you know, you can put on a nice romantic music or your favorite hip-hop songs, country music, whatever you guys never get to listen to, and have that playing in the background while you guys are talking. It can be a very romantic evening. So those are my 4 quick little tips to have romantic dates, keep the romance going while still on a budget. You don't have to always just go on a date night or a movie night or things like that. When you have children, you know, you can do things at home and still keep the romance going. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a big thumbs up. If you have anything to add, like if you have your own cool tip or suggestions that you do at home with your significant other on a budget, please tell me in the comments, because I would love to know. I am always looking for other things to do at home on a budget for, you know, date nights. I would love to hear your guys' suggestions. So I hope you guys have a wonderful night, and we will see you guys on Friday. Bye.